Good morning. I'm here with a healthcare provider, registered nurse Patricia Key, that works in the school system as a school nurse as well as at the health department, correct?
Correct. We provide services. We are employed by the Durham County Department of Public Health, and we provide services by way of a memorandum of agreement with the Durham Public School System.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you a couple of questions pertaining mostly to the outbreak of the flu virus that's been going on recently. But to begin with, what are some of the biggest issues that you have seen working within the school system and the health department?
Well, some of the big differences are that even though we provide services in Durham Public School, we are under the guidelines of the Durham County Department of Public Health. We're public health nurses, and therefore we have to operate under the guidelines of the Durham County Department of Public Health versus the Durham Public School
School
System.
system. Okay. And with the recent flu epidemic, have you seen a lot of children or people in general, even with the health department, being infected?
Well, the school population has suffered a substantial number of students and staff who have been absent due to the flu, and we have since the death rate in North Carolina has been higher than it has been in some time. But the flu symptoms are actually they're symptomatic after, and so they are actually exposing many other people prior to the temperature and the cough. So that time they may be experiencing and actually have the flu, and a lot of people now are going to get that quick flu diagnostic test, which can be had at local pharmacies and urgent care centers. But we are having a substantial number of educators as well as the students being absent.
So basically, what you're saying is long before they even have the symptoms of temperatures and coughs, that the contagious period, they have always pretty much exposed everyone to the virus at that point.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. And if someone or a child shows signs, at that point they've gotten the temperature, they've gotten the cough, and even if the parent doesn't believe that they have the flu virus, what should they do at that point?
Well, what we've done is to actually try to educate the Durham Public Schools. We have robocalls sent from the principals to the parents. We also do health education with the staff, just letting them know some of the things that they can do even if they don't think a child has a fever, such as encouraging the hydration, keeping the doorknobs wiped out in the classroom, using the Clorox wipes or like that, maintaining. We teach them to cover, cough into their elbow, not to share their eating utensils, and if they are feeling sick, to please stay home. And this one is mixed in with some other symptoms like GI symptoms, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and the children actually should be able to participate in school, whether they have a temperature or not. If they are not feeling well enough to participate fully in school, then the parents need to not bring them or send them to school.
Okay. And does it also go with maybe there's a sibling or something that's sick and they have shown or have tested positive for the flu? Should the other siblings be kept home just in case, being that you don't know if it's contagious still, if they have caught it, or should they be allowed to go to school as well?
Well, what we're asking parents to do as a side note is if you take one in, you know, you may as well go ahead and get that test done with the siblings as well, because they may be sharing a bed, they may be, in close quarters. And if you're not keeping your home wiped down with the wipes and things like that, Clorox wipes and those type things.
Okay. And last but not least, you've already hit on some of the biggest points as far as tips and what to do if your child gets sick. But what are some overall tips for any virus, any sicknesses beyond, just keeping the child home? What are some things that they can do to keep their kids safe?
Well, we don't want you to mask any of the symptoms,
Okay.
such as Tylenol will mask a fever for
Right.
4 hours, ibuprofen up to 8 hours. So we don't want you to mask. They should be fever free for at least 24 hours without any medication to reduce the fever.
Okay, and just to clarify that, because I get that all the time with my kids in daycare, is it 24 hours from the point after the medicine has worn off, they haven't gotten another fever, or is it 24 hours from the point of that first fever and you administer the medication?
No, they must have 24 hours fever free without any medication.
Okay.
Without any medication, because otherwise you're just masking it.
Masking.
And as soon as the medication wears off, the fever's there, so you're not.
Okay. So basically, what we take away from this is stay home, stay home, stay home.
Stay
if you're
home,
sick.
stay home, stay home. Keep it within the confines of your own home, and wipe down the doorknobs even in your own home. Keep those surfaces wiped down, because you could get it as well as another child.
Okay. Well, thank you for this interview.
Well, very happy to do
Have a
so.
blessed day.
Thank you.